Welcome to our video series on how to raise your income and fight inflation. In today's economy, it's more important than ever to have the plan to increase your income and combat the effects of inflation. Inflation can erode your purchasing power and make it hard to make ends meet, but there are many ways to raise your income and fight inflation. In this video, we'll explore different strategies to increase your income, such as starting your own business, investing in the stock market, and finding ways to increase your income at your current job. We'll also provide tips on how to fight inflation by budgeting, saving, and investing wisely. We'll cover the important topic of budgeting and saving effectively to fight inflation. We'll teach you how to make the most of your money and make it work for you. So before we get started, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon for pop-up notifications for my next videos. Remember, raising your income and fighting inflation is a long-term process, but with a solid plan and the right mindset, you can achieve your financial goals. So, join us in this video series, and let's get started on the path to financial freedom. How to increase your salary while inflation is high. The previous 2 years have been demanding. Our mental state was put through a lot of turmoil during the COVID-19 lockdown, and even now that it has mostly passed, its effects are still being felt. It's crucial to take the initiative to increase your income in order to keep up with inflation. Let's keep your spending power intact and increase your pay at a pace that keeps up with or exceeds inflation. Refinance your salary. Have you considered stating, "Hey, I deserve a raise"? If you haven't tried to negotiate your wage, you are one of the 57.2% of people who haven't. Why? So, I'm afraid. Maybe. But take a look at this. According to Fidelity Investments, 87% of Americans who bargained for a raise got at least some of what they asked for. The first step you can take to make sure your salary is inflation-proof is to try to negotiate a higher wage with your employer. You might be entitled to a raise if you've been working for your employer for more than a year and are doing well. Try to find a new job. The obvious being stated, finding a new job might be the best course of action if your attempts to renegotiate your salary were unsuccessful. While it may seem like a daunting task, given the rising rate of inflation, it is important to take it into account. It's crucial to consider inflation when searching for a new job. This entails taking into account positions in growing industries or those that pay more. The trick is to look for jobs that match your skill set in expanding industries. You can use a variety of online tools to find a new job, including Indeed, Glassdoor, and LinkedIn. You can use these websites to learn more about various industries and look for jobs that fit your skill set. Utilize the benefits available to employees. Employee benefits are frequently forgotten when discussing how to protect your pay from inflation. Inflationary effects, however, can be effectively resisted by them. Employers frequently offer benefits like health insurance, retirement savings plans, and financial aid for education. During times of inflation, these advantages can help you keep your costs low and save money. If you are not utilizing all of your employee benefits, now is the time to start. These advantages can reduce your costs and help counteract the effects of inflation. Side hustles. You've probably heard of the term side hustle before. A side hustle is a way to make extra money outside of your full-time job. There are many different ways to make money through side hustles, such as freelancing, pet sitting, or even starting your own business. A great way to protect your income from inflation is through side businesses. They give you a second source of income that can lessen the impact of inflation. Additionally, if you can develop your side business into a lucrative venture, it enables you to make more money. You can find a side business that fits your interests and skill set using a variety of online resources. You can find side jobs that complement your professional profile by using websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and TaskRabbit. When you've identified a side business you're interested in starting, do your homework to determine how much you can reasonably expect to make. As a way to increase your income during periods of inflation, you can also consider starting your own business. These strategies might not work for everyone, but if you want to manage your finances and maintain your purchasing power, you should give them some thought. Spend money on yourself. Many people believe that their pay is just a number that fluctuates based on the cost of living and inflation. However, your salary is much more than that. How valuable you are to your employer is reflected in your pay. If you want to make more money, you must persuade your employer that you are worth more. One way to do this is to invest in yourself. By taking classes, developing new skills, and networking, you can make yourself more valuable to your employer. In turn, this will increase your earning potential and help you boost your salary. External investment. Investing your money is one strategy to fend off inflation. When you invest, you put money into a product or service that has the potential to increase in value. Do your homework and understand the risks involved before investing. You can invest your money in a variety of ways, such as through mutual funds, stocks, and bonds. These choices each come with unique rewards and risks. To determine which choice is best for you, speak with a financial advisor. Restructure your personal expenses. You need to carefully examine your household expenses and identify areas where you can make savings if you want to survive inflation. Even though it might seem like a daunting task, it's important to keep in mind that even small changes can have a significant impact. Many of us waste too much money on luxuries like expensive clothing, cable TV, and dining out. For instance, if you pay for cable TV, you might want to switch to a less expensive streaming service. Meal planning and shopping during sales are additional ways to reduce your grocery bill. You can free up a sizable sum of money each month by reducing these non-essentials. The extra money can then be used to reduce debt, increase savings, or buy gold or other inflation-resistant investments like real estate. Take control of your finances. While there are numerous ways to monitor your finances, using a budget is among the simplest. Using a budget to track your spending will help you identify areas where you can cut costs. By closely monitoring your finances and making the necessary adjustments, you can make sure that you always have more money than inflation. There are many ways to monitor your finances, including by manually recording your spending, using online budgeting tools and apps, or speaking with a financial advisor. Whatever strategy you choose, the most crucial thing is to be methodical and diligent. Financial resources. You can monitor the inflation rate using a variety of economic resources. One of the most widely used methods of measuring inflation is the Consumer Price Index. It is published each month by the Bureau of Labor Statistics and tracks the costs of a selection of goods and services. The CPI can be utilized to adjust other economic data for inflation, such as wages and benefits. The PCE Price Index is another tool for monitoring inflation. This index is more thorough than the CPI and is published quarterly by the Bureau of Economic Analysis. Additionally, the Producer Price Index keeps track of wholesale inflation. Each month, the Bureau of Labor Statistics publishes it. These various inflation gauges all aid economists in determining whether or not prices are rising too quickly. They also assist central banks in deciding on monetary policy in order to control inflation. These are just a few of the best tools for monitoring inflation and staying informed about the outlook for the economy. Move right away. Although inflation can be frightening, there are precautions you can take to keep yourself safe. You can lessen the effects of inflation and strengthen your financial situation by increasing your income, making investments in your future, and redesigning your household spending. Take action now rather than waiting until inflation becomes a problem. Take action right away to make sure you are ready. Although inflation is frequently thought of as something that occurs gradually over time, it can also occur quickly. Because of this, it's critical to be organized and have a plan in place. You can help ensure that you can weather any inflationary period and emerge financially stronger by paying attention to the advice above. That brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and let us know. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our new content. See you soon. Thanks for watching.